create. And what I'm going to cook today are garbanzos con pierna de vaca or the res. In another words, this is going to be Puerto Rican style old school chickpeas. And instead of using pork feet, I'm going to use beef leg. A portion, a little chunk that I left here. And everything is going to be 100% natural. So this is the dry, old school chickpeas. Dry, no can. And I had them in water overnight. I threw the water away. And what I'm going to do, I have my caldero, which is my cast aluminum Puerto Rican pot. You can use any, by the way. And I'm going to, after I drain the water out, I'm going to put the chickpeas. This is high heat, by the way. And I'm going to put the beef with it, too. And I'm going to let them soften, okay? I want them to become soft. So it's been 45 minutes. I'm going to turn it off and remove the chickpeas and the beef. So get a pot. I got a deep pan because I want you to be able to see what I'm doing. But you can use a pot. What I'm going to do, I'm going to use some extra virgin olive oil. Not a lot, maybe about a tablespoon. And I'm preheating this. Then I have about a quarter of an onion, which I chop. And I'm going to cook it for a little bit, a few seconds. As I do that, let me add some red and orange bell pepper, which I chop. It's about maybe half each. I didn't go green, I went orange and red. You can go yellow too, because they're sweeter. And I like the sweetness. Going to add some cilantro, which I chop. And you see that I'm not measuring much, it doesn't matter. What I'm doing here, I'm creating some sort of sofrito. I'm doing a sofrito. I'm going old school, meaning that I didn't go with the type of sofrito that we blend and put in the refrigerator or the freezer to use at a later day. I'm going 100% fresh, old school, when people didn't have refrigerators in Puerto Rico. Garlic, it's about 3 or 4 teeth. What I did here, I chop it. You don't want the garlic to burn, so you're moving things around. Oh, it smells delicious. Then I'm going to add those 2 tomatoes, small tomatoes. I grate them, manually grate them to create my tomato sauce. That way things don't get burned. Now what I have here is kind of a sazon combination adobo using natural ingredients. It's so delicious. It's going to give it natural color, taste, flavor, which is taste, and a nice smell. You're going to mix it up. I want to add the chunk of beef now. Get that stuff mixed with it. And I'm going to start adding some water. But I'm going to use some where I was softening the chickpeas. This is 1 cup here. Let me add more. And if you don't have enough, feel free to use regular water. That is 2 cups. I'm going to add now some pumpkin. You can just squash too. Don't peel it, okay? Because you don't want them to break all over the place. I'm going to need more liquid for sure. Olive, optional. Without the seed, okay? Without the seed. Bay leaf. And this is about 2 cups maybe 2 cups and a half of the chickpeas that I put in water overnight, and then I put it in my caldero and I soften them. As you can see, very likely I'm going to need more liquid. So what you do is you add more, maybe another cup, 2 cups. Because you don't want this to dry, okay? So add about maybe 3 more cups. Because when you serve it, you can actually determine how much liquid you want. When it starts simmering, what you do, you reduce the heat to a couple notches above medium. And you're going to want to cover this baby, because you want this steam to go back in and continue cooking, okay? Let me give it a taste. Actually, it tastes pretty good, but I'm going to put a little bit more salt, just a tiny bit, a pinch or 2. Let me cover again. About 15, 20 minutes later, see how the stuff is here. See how nice the pumpkin is soft. Let me look at one of the things here, see? I said about 5 more minutes, okay? For a total of 20.